In the clear morning sky of September 7th, 1965, the sun rose gently over Sargada Air Base. The runway glimmered in the soft light, and the wind carried the quiet, determined sound of jet mechanics preparing their aircraft for the day. Among the pilots walking calmly, with helmets in hand, was a young, focused officer squadron leader, Mohammed Mahmoud Alam, known to his friends and colleagues simply as M. Alam. He was a man of modest height, but possessed a courage that seemed to reach the very skies he was sworn to protect. His eyes were calm, but deeply focused and ready. Every day he lived by a simple, powerful principle. A pilot protects his homeland with discipline, not anger, with skill, not pride. That morning started quietly, but there was a palpable feeling in the air, an unspoken tension that everyone on the base could sense. Something was coming. Suddenly, the airbase radar pierced the morning calm. The screens lit up, detecting incoming enemy aircraft. A voice, firm and controlled, echoed across the base from the control room. "Scramble, scramble. Enemy approaching." The call to action was immediate. Without a word, Alam walked quickly to his F-86 Saberjet, the steel bird he trusted with his life and the defense of his nation. Ground engineers, who had worked tirelessly to ensure his aircraft was perfect, offered him a salute filled with deep respect. He climbed into the cockpit, a space that felt like a second home. He secured his helmet, the familiar click of the buckle, a small but significant ritual. As he closed the canopy, the world outside was sealed off, and his focus narrowed to the instruments before him. With a practiced motion, he brought the engine to life. It roared a powerful, confident and proud sound that seemed to resonate with the spirit of the entire airbase. The runway stretched ahead, a lifeline connecting him to the land he was about to defend. With a powerful thrust, the Sabre surged forward and lifted gracefully into the morning sky. Within seconds, Alam joined his squadron, ascending above the clouds. The peaceful blue of the morning had transformed into a theater of challenger, test of skill, courage, and unwavering discipline. Across the horizon, the enemy fighter aircraft appeared. At first, they were just shining specks of silver against the vast blue canvas, but they grew larger with each passing second. The radio in his helmet crackled with instructions and updates from the ground controller. But Alam's focus was absolute, filtering out everything but the essential. He whispered a silent prayer, a quiet moment of faith to steady his breath and calm his heart. High above the world, in the rarefied air of the upper atmosphere, time itself seemed to slow down. Every movement mattered. Every split-second decision could mean the difference between success and failure. The air was filled not with the chaos of conflict, but with the quiet hum of pure, focused determination. The enemy aircraft began to maneuver, attempting to form an attack position. But Alam was a master of his craft, relying on discipline and years of rigorous training, not reactive aggression. He remained calm, his eyes constantly scanning his instruments, staying aware of his altitude, speed, and the wind. Every single variable was a piece of the puzzle he was solving in real time. He moved his saber with a grace that defied the incredible speeds they were traveling at, patiently using tactics and strategy to gain the upper hand. He was not just flying, he was conducting a symphony of aerial mechanics. Then, with the timing of a seasoned professional, he positioned his saber perfectly, right behind the enemy formation. In that one moment, his training, his instinct, and his precise calculations all aligned. With a steady hand, he pressed the trigger knot in anger, but as a solemn duty to protect the homes and lives on the ground below. The result was immediate and decisive. One enemy aircraft disengaged, its formation broken. Then another lost stability, unable to counter the swift surgical strike. Alam did not celebrate. There was no shout of victory, no rush of excitement, only a deeper focus. The mission was not over. His duty continued. He moved again, climbing high into the sun, then diving with breathtaking precision. His voice, when he communicated on the radio, remained as calm and steady as it had been on the ground. His mission was not to fight for the sake of fighting, but to defend and neutralize a threat. Within just a few minutes, the sky that had looked so threatening a short while ago slowly settled back into silence. The challenge had been met. Alam turned his saber back toward Sargada, his duty done. As he flew, his jet's shadow danced across the green fields and winding rivers below, as if the land itself was offering a silent salute to its guardian. Later, history would record what happened in the skies that morning. One pilot, through sheer skill, discipline, and courage, had defended his airspace in a way that the world of aviation still remembers and studies today. But Alam never used big words to describe his actions. He never boasted or sought glory. He only ever thanked his team, his teachers, and his country for the opportunity to serve. His story became more than just a military record. It became a powerful lesson for every young cadet who dreamed of flying. It taught them that true strength is found in calmness. True courage is rooted in humility, and true skill is a tool that serves peace and duty, not pride. And even today, when the jets of the Pakistan Air Force rise into the sky, young pilots remember the quiet hero who showed the world that bravery does not need to be lauded, only needs heart training and unwavering faith. They whisper his name in respect, Alam, the guardian of the skies. And the sky, just like it did on that historic morning, still shines with the light of his honor. Thank you for watching. If you were inspired by this story of incredible skill and humility, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more stories of remarkable individuals. We'll see you next time.